Yo, what's going on, guys? J.Yumeko here, and welcome back to another update video. So, obviously, I have not uploaded in a pretty quick second here, which, that's pretty normal for my channel. So, I'm not going to be making any kind of promises about video upload schedules that I know I can't keep. But I just wanted to kind of clue you guys in on what's going on with the channel, what's gonna happen with it. So first off, as you know, there was the Steam Summer Sale, which that is my prime time for scooping up visual novels and other games that I want to play. So I did end up getting House and Fata Morgana, Requiem of Innocence, which I believe is the direct sequel to the first game. So I have that one primed, ready to go. As for if we're gonna jump right on into it or not, I'll get to that in just a second. So yeah, I got that. I got a couple others that had kind of caught my eye a while ago that I decided to finally give in on. I was gonna get what was it? I was gonna get I can't think. The Shell Purgatorio. I decided against it just because, I mean, you know, it's not. It's like it's an expensive visual novel. I think it's like $25, but at the end of the day, it's one of those things where it's like, you know, I've even just having played a little bit into the first game, it's definitely, I know it's going to be worth the money to pay. And also on top of that, I felt like it wouldn't really make sense to get it now. Just because I don't think I'm necessarily anywhere close to actually finishing the first game. So it feels a little bit preemptive. Excuse me. Oh, I'm looking at it now. Interesting enough. Part 2 is $25, while Part 3 is $20. Huh. That's interesting. Well, anyways. So, that's kind of where I'm at on that. So, you know, we just got to finish up this first game at some point. I forget if I actually got Claned side stories or not. I think I did. I think I might have. Anyways, so that's actually another thing I want to get into. So yeah, you know, I've got new visual novels to play, but like I was saying earlier with Fata Morgana, I'm thinking about bringing back Claned as a series and kind of going through some of the other stories, because I know that there's a lot of other like character routes you can go down. My only thing with that is that if I did that, we've pretty much on this channel been doing, you know, House and Fata Morgana. Took like what, 40 something episodes, and so we're gonna go right back into House and Fata Morgana. Claned also took a whole ton of episodes, and we're gonna go right back into Claned. Well, not right back into Claned, but you know, we're gonna bring back Claned. And especially with how it seems like the Shell is going to take just as long to finish, it seems maybe a little bit redundant on my end to just kind of basically become the Claned Shell House and Fata Morgana YouTube channel. So I am kind of thinking that maybe we don't jump right back into that, right back into those games. And maybe we just do some other stuff, because I have some other stuff lined up. Let me actually pull this up so I can tell you what we're working with here. So some of the stuff that I immediately have downloaded, Night Shift Nurses, Atri My Dear Moments, Pocket Mirror, The Hungry Lamb, which we recently started. You know, some stuff like that, and let me see what some of the newer ones I got were. Let's see here. So I have those. I also have. Oh, I have to find it. Fuck. Hold up. Hold up now. Let me see how. I know that one of them I got was not necessarily a visual novel, but like a drama kind of thing, like a pixel drama type game. Oh god, if it takes me forever, I'm not gonna get off of this. Oh yeah, no, I'd have to look through all of this stuff. Okay, never mind. But anyways, there's other options is what I'm trying to get at here besides just those games. So I'd like to know do you guys want me to go right back into House and Fata Morgana? Do you want me to bring back Clannad? Or, you know, do you want me to do some other games that may or may not take just as long to finish? Because, and you know, it's also one of the, I also remember that I did also get a Flight Diary for If My Heart Had Wings. So again, you know, we're pretty primed and set to just keep going with these series essentially. But again, I don't want to like, I want to do something different, but I want to know what you guys want to see, because again, I want to do something different, but I have no problem continuing these games. They're absolutely amazing games, and I have absolutely no problem, you know, continuing in their series. So, so there's that. Also, I was kind of thinking with some of these games, like with The Shell, for instance, that was kind of the game that really prompted me to start making the videos minimum 2 hours at the behest of you guys. And I'm fine with that, honestly. It does make recording a little bit tougher just because, you know, I'm not gonna try and act like I'm super busy, but taking 2 hours of your day to do this and then having to edit the video, which granted, that's not very hard. It doesn't take a lot to edit it unless there's a lot of nudity that I need to censor. But then, you know, it takes just as long for the thing to fucking like render and all that shit or whatever it is in my editing software. So it's a kind of committed process. So I'm kind of thinking, depending on the game, like if it's a, you know, like, hey, this game is super fucking good, it's really amazing, it's getting a lot of engagement in terms of views and likes and yada yada yada, then I'll probably commit to those being 2 hour videos. And then if it kind of is lacking in that, I might just make them hour long videos, just more so because at that point it'd pretty much just be for my enjoyment to play the game rather than, you know, trying to make content for you guys. But that's kind of where I'm at on that right now. Let me see. I don't want to make this too long. I don't like making these things too long. Oh, we're at 7 minutes. Okay, that's not bad. So there's that. Let's see. Do we have anything else to talk about? Go check out the Lamb series that I just started, please. I like I said in that video, I had played that game up to a certain point, but I do think it's genuinely really interesting. And you know, I'm a big visual novel person, so you know, I'm not gonna act like I'm not biased here, but yeah. Also, I am still thinking about doing like some kind of tier list type deal where, you know, I kind of, you know, I mean, obviously I'm ranking the visual novels that we've played so far, or at least some aspect of that. I know I was joking about, you know, the spiciest arrow scene that we've seen, you know, that kind of stuff. So let me know if you want to see stuff like that. Also, I got Heavy Rain. That was like $3 on Steam. So it's not a visual novel, obviously, but you know, if stuff like that is stuff you guys want to see, I'm totally down to do it. I mean, it's not like I haven't done it on this channel before. I did Mouthwashing and My Side pretty much like back to back. And those are both amazing games, by the way. Those are really good games. But yeah, I mean, I'm not strictly stuck with doing visual novels, you know. But, you know, just kind of some food for thought. So, a couple things that I kind of want to get some feedback from you guys about, if you'd be so kind. But yeah, no, so, what do you want me to continue these series that we have going with their prequels and sequels and yada yada yada, or do you want me to do different games, for one? For two, if I do start new series, please check them out. That'd be so kind of you. I'd really appreciate that. Third of all, there's really not that much things, actually, now that I think about it. Third of all, let me know what you guys think about just the videos in general. I mean, we're getting them up to 2 hours long, and obviously that's kind of made me start using the in-game voice, the in-game character voices a lot more. Just because obviously, you know, I'd be putting an immense strain on my voice. Now, when I initially started this channel, and I've said this a lot of times before, but when I initially started this channel, I did the voices myself because I wanted my videos to be the kinds of things that you kind of turn on in the background, not necessarily something that you're completely locked in focusing on, because they're visual novels at the end of the day, right? I feel like the only way you're going to get true enjoyment out of them is if you play them yourself. So I wanted them to be something along the lines of that, and obviously it's kind of hard to just have them be a background video when you can't even understand what they're saying. So, and also that, and I like doing the voice acting. That was genuinely fun. So, and I've said it before, but if a game has atrocious like voice acting, which granted most of these don't, but if it does on the off chance, or if it doesn't have any voice acting at all, I will gladly take up that mantle, right? I've just changed recently because obviously when you do that, when you do these high-pitched girly voices for 2 hours straight, it tends to cause some strain, right? So, but yeah, so just some you know, things to throw at you guys. I just wanted to let you know I'm alive. I'm not, you know, I'll record a video today. It's currently Sunday. So I will try and get a video recorded today, and then hopefully get it out either later today or sometime early tomorrow, hopefully. But yeah, just kind of wanted to toss that out there to you guys, see what you think, get some feedback from my awesome community, where typically only 2 people consistently comment on my videos, which I appreciate it. You guys are awesome. Maybe I might do some kind of, you know, special video sometime soon. I know I did like a birthday video a long time ago. I don't think we're really coming up on any milestones, but hey, we just do it for the hell of it, right? Who needs a milestone? Milestone is that we're still here, baby. We are still here. Road to 200 subs, baby. That's what we're going for. We've been at what? We've been fluctuating at what is like 170 or 160 for some time now, but we're getting there. We're absolutely getting there. I don't know if I'd say by the end of the year, but you know, anything can happen. So that's kind of where I'm at right now. But yeah, no, thank you guys so much for continuing to watch my videos, support the channel, and especially those of you who are so, you know, engaging on these videos. It's really nice to see that. I remember, I mean, even now actually, whenever I upload a video, it's not even, I try and keep in the mindset that it's not a matter of, you know, how many likes or even views I get. It's just like, if that, you know, if I see somebody, if I see the video has 1 view, that's a win for me. I don't care if the person accidentally fucking clicked on it and instantly clicked off. I don't care if you clicked on it, watched it for 10 minutes, said this is fucking stupid, and then clicked off. You know, it's just, it's not about the numbers. It's not a numbers game. So, but yeah, no, thank you guys so much for hanging in there with me. I'll definitely be getting a video out as soon as I can. So, yeah, bye. I guess, bye.